the Laird Vineyard sits right in the crown of the top of the Marananga sub-region, and that creates this unique little place where this little 4-acre vineyard grows, and it's quite different. And I think that's one of the things that's really special about the Barossa is that all these little sub-regions and little sort of nooks and crannies that exist in the place have these sort of personalities and characteristics that create these different wines. And the Laird Vineyard is just, I guess, a sequence of happenstance that puts it all together, and we can come out with something that's quite remarkable and unique. But I think most importantly for Torbreck, it's just powerful, and that's the signature that sets this site apart. You can unpick a site, and you can unpick why is this site good, and why does it work so well. And I think it's a sequence of a lot of things coming together. It's got a south-facing aspect, and that sort of keeps it a little bit cooler. It has elevation, so we accentuate that coolness with elevation, but then we also find ourselves out of the frost zone. And you also then, with the dry grown vineyard, you're getting moisture drained down through that soil profile from the hills, and that just allows it to sort of self-sustain. And don't get me wrong, it does it tough in years where it's hot and dry and we don't get rain, but it still pulls through, and that's pretty unique in its site today about what it does. The vineyard itself, it's a dry grown vineyard, which in a modern viticulture sense is pretty rare. People just don't build them like that anymore, and that gives the vines a sort of a unique character, an extra dimension of power and thickness, and there's another tannin layer that comes through the wines that we don't see in every vineyard, and it sort of makes this site pretty unique in what it does. It allows the fruit to ripen, and then it's shielded in the afternoon by the hills that sit to the west of it, and that just sort of takes some of that very late afternoon sun off the site and gives it a bit of relief. So it gets cool morning sun at the start of the day, and then the hottest, most sort of blazing heat, it's free from, because of the nature of the way the vineyard sets back into the hill range. When you go and visit the site, it's always cool. There's always breezes blowing up from the south of the valley that come through the region and make it, I just think that adds a cooling effect to the fruit, and it gives the vineyard some relief in what it does, and it allows it to, just basically survive for these years. So, and it continues to, just to thrive in the conditions that it grows in. It's one of the prettiest parts of the valley. Seppeltsfield Road, avenue of palm trees. It's very sort of picturesque. Lots of history, and to me, it's just such a great backdrop to just encompass this great little site that's the Laird, and it's very, very, very unique and very special to Torbreck. And it's a vineyard that ultimately makes itself, but its result is so strong because of where it's actually growing.